All right, all right. Hello, one and all. This is Golden Green Intuition. Finally, putting up a first video after a lot of contemplation and hesitation and all of the Asians. Um, Today was the day that I finally felt the need to come on and share something that I think everyone can relate to, and or many of you can relate to. Something while I was doing my regular day-to-day things and wanting to do a video and being self-conscious about how I sound and how I speak, and a word came into my mind. That word is code switching. If you know, you know. A lot of us that live in major multicultural big cities, it's something that we learn. It's a skill. It's a coping mechanism sometimes, if that makes sense. And it's something that it hurts and it helps. And some people will try to shame you for it, like as if you're two-faced, or who knows who she really is or who he really is, because in this environment she looks and sounds a certain way, in that environment it's a whole nother thing. Don't be ashamed about it. It's, to me, it's way better than being a one-trick pony. Be a multiple trick pony and, get in that center ring and show off everything that you've got. So, with that being said, I did like a little practice run of shuffling, you know, before filming, just while I was setting up the camera and just seeing what was going to be seen, how the cards fall and how my hands move and lighting. I would have liked to do this earlier. It was golden hour here, and East Coast time, whatever time it is now, because I'm not facing any clock and I don't want to touch my phone and mess something up. So while I was shuffling, I was like, what kind of spread do I pull? Is it going to be a 3 card of just, a little bit of past energy, a little current energy, a little future energy, or do I just shuffle until things fall out? But I was like, I could be shuffling for way too long and have things fall out. And what if a card lands in a candle? And I was just thinking all kinds of like weird logistical dumb thoughts. And while I was thinking those thoughts, 4 cards fell out. I would have liked for you to see that happen, but the 4 cards that fell out, I feel like they just go with my message of what was on my mind today. So, the first one was the King of Swords. And what that says to me, it has a lot to do with air signs. I'm not a tarot pro, but I know enough about elements and being able to look at a card and pick up energy and see what it feels to me. And King of Swords for me is about getting that communication straight through, get it in. It's, for the better. You need to hear it, whether you want to hear it or not. And to me, with the code switching, it's just, that's your communication that you need to get through, whether people like it or not. Let's do it. You're wielding that sword for a reason. And then the second card that I got was the World card. For me, without doing what you need to do with your King of Swords energy, how are you going to get to the fulfillment of your world and everything that you're meant for and all of your completion? And that being that. The third card that fell out, and mind you, they all fell out together, and I just pulled them in order. I didn't mix them or change the order whatsoever. The Judgment, it can mean a lot of things to a lot of people, but it's that not fearing the judgment of who you are, if anything, welcoming the judgment of who you are. It's a very bring on what's supposed to be kind of energy. Moving on from that, 5 of Cups. To me, this is a perfect culmination of the message that I'm trying to relay to all. With that bravery of speaking your voice that we spoke about before and putting out your messages, you might have to mourn some loss, but not all is lost. Some of these cups were spilled. A couple of cups right behind this figure are still standing solid and full, assuming that they're full, but here we are. And if that figure picks up their head and realizes that there's a whole view and a whole sky up there waiting to be seen, river to be crossed, land to be crossed, all kinds of opportunity. Whatever you think you lost, or whatever people want to kick over from you that belongs to you, just because they don't appreciate your communication style, what you have to say, forget it. To hell with it. You don't need it. You still have plenty, and you have all of this sky and all of this earth and all of this vision to look forward to. Own your voice, own your purpose, whichever way you sound, wherever you come from. Sometimes people want to criticize you because you may communicate too directly for them. too your sword is too sharp for them, and they're not ready to accept you. It's all right. You're sitting on your throne. Own your throne. Come with it. After you do that, whatever you want in this world, it's just right there in your next steps. Keep going forward. It's coming to you. Once again, to hell with the judgment. We're all going to be judged eventually, in some way, in some form, wrong or right, but let all of these people down here, whether they're praising or fearing or just lurking, come down with your horn and talk your ish. You know what I'm talking about. And it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be there are gonna be some dark times where you doubt, should I have done this? Did I accidentally kick some of my own cups over? It doesn't matter. You're not losing. You're not losing at all. You still have plenty, and you have plenty to look forward to just beyond. Just beyond all of this sky. All of the sky, all of this plenty. That's what I was feeling heavy today. Whoever needs to hear this, excuse me, excuse my voice. I guess I'm working on being heard as well, so it's very much a message for self as it is for all of you, whoever tunes in to listen and relate. The messages will get to whoever they need to get to, and I will continue to elaborate as it comes. I might come back a little bit later or tomorrow, but I just wanted to start there and just see how it goes, and welcome anyone and everyone to my community. I want lots of, dialogue and interaction and comments, and my goal is, the most fun would be to do this live and have conversations and back and forth. But yeah, it's just a little intro to me right now. So please let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, all the things that all the YouTubers say. I don't know, whatever. I'll be happy if I just get, a little bit of feedback and take it from there. And so I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Monday or whatever day it is when you come across this. And thank you so much for listening. And that's it for now. Bye-bye.